In our previous class, we learnt that force can be defined as a push or a pull. The various effects of force are: it can change the speed of an object, it can increase the speed or reduce the speed, it can bring about a change in the direction of a moving object or an object at rest, it can change the shape and size of an object and move a stationary object. Let us learn today what is the resultant force. A resultant force is the force having magnitude and direction, that is, having mass and direction, which is obtained when two or more forces are combined. These two forces can be in the same direction, or these two forces can work in the opposite direction. Like if you will look in this first image, the two men are pushing the box in the same direction, whereas in the second picture, the two men are pushing the same box from the opposite direction. Open your book to page number 45 and look at the two examples given to learn how we can calculate the resultant force. You will see that there is a box and there are two children. The two children can be named as A and B. If the boy A applies force of 80 Newton on the box and the boy B also applies a force of 60 newtons on the box, both of them are pushing the box in the same direction. So in this case, as the result is being pushed in the same direction, we calculate the resultant force by adding the force applied by boy A and by boy B. So it becomes 80 plus 60 newtons equal to 140 newtons. So if the two forces are applied in the same direction, the resultant force is added. Now look at the second example. In this case, the boys are pushing the box in the opposite direction. For example, this boy A is pushing the box with a force of 80 newtons and the boy B is pushing the box with a magnitude of 60 newtons. As they are pushing the box in the opposite direction, the force applied on the box is in the opposite direction. Hence, the resultant force is subtracted. 80 newtons minus 60 newtons is equal to 20 newtons. Hence, the resultant force applied on the box is in the opposite direction and is equal to 20 newton. Let us look at another example to calculate the resultant force. Let force A applied on the vehicle be denoted by F1, and which is equal to 60 Newton magnitude, and F2 is 30 newtons. As both the forces are moving the object in the same direction, the resultant force is added. Resultant force is equal to F1 plus F2, that is 60 newtons plus 30 newtons is 90 newtons to the right direction. Observe the figure and calculate the resultant force. Now again in this figure you will see that the force applied on the vehicle is in the opposite direction. One force is with the magnitude of 10 newtons and the other is with the magnitude of 30 newtons. So let force 1 be of 30 newtons and force B be of 10 newtons. As both the forces are moving the object in the opposite direction, the resultant force is subtracted. Resultant force is equal to F1 minus F2. 30 newtons minus 10 newtons is equal to 20 newtons to the right, because the force applied on the right is more than that applied on the left hand.